share with you a little bit about spiritualism, and we're going to draw from Loveland's Mediumship, a course of 7 lectures published in 1889. And what he tells us here, and some of this we shared earlier when we were sharing about our week with Reverend Bacon, sharing with us her experience regarding her former husband. When developing mediumship, expect a grand harvest of knowledge, because mediumship opens the door to gnosis, knowledge, and allows us to possess Sophia, or to become wise. And, through mediumship, we learn about so much, because we have to learn about ourselves. And if we don't take the time to do that on our own, those souls that we communicate with, they will bring those lessons to our attention in a variety of fashions. Through mediumship, we can learn about the Summerland, or heaven, or as the ancient Egyptians put it, the beautiful West. But we can learn about those realms of souls. We can learn about, we don't learn about, we communicate with different intelligences. We discover that information comes to us in a variety of directions, not just from those in life's other rooms or from those in those other spheres of existence, but we discover so much. And does anyone have anything they would like to add to that or to share with that?
I like that you just mentioned, communicate from all directions, because I think awakening to communication from one source, like from spirits on the other side, opens your mind to the other possibilities, and if you embrace the idea, as I do, that the universe is the creative force, that communication becomes possible in every way that we experience the creation, and that no source is without that potential. And sometimes, or maybe always, all it takes is vigilance to be aware of that, and a willingness to see it. Because if we're not accepting that as a potential, we kind of blind ourselves to it. And but the potential is there, and that's probably one of the most powerful foundations of spiritualism, or awakening in general. That, as far as I'm concerned, appreciate the comments on this. This is always good, Philip. Thank you.
You're welcome. Just want to remind all of you that communication is more than just words that we speak. Communication comes to us through emotions, through visions, through impressions, the thoughts that we may sense that are not our own. Communication comes in a variety of levels, and mediumship helps us to realize that. It helps us to develop all of those forms of communication, and through mediumship we discover that there's more to this act of communing than just sitting with our eyes closed in meditation, waiting for guides to come to us. that these emotions, these strange, bizarre emotions that we sense, those too are a form of communication. The behaviors, body language, we may see spirit, or we may see these souls literally with our eyes, which is what we're learning to do with our class. We may see them, and we can see the language of body in that aspect as well. There's body language. There's all kinds of languages. And mediumship opens us up to all of that. Would anyone else like to comment?
Could I add one more thing, please?
Yes, you may.
In a kind of a lighter note, but when Sandy was sharing her story of the cafe and the kitten room, the first thing that came to mind was that this could easily be a metaphor, because it's paradise for a cat lover and hell for a dog lover. And anyway, just that simple observation that we kind of make our own hell and our own paradise. Anyway, I just had to share that. Thank you.
That we do. That we do. And I'm going to say thank you for allowing me to share that with you.